All right. Hi.
Oh, I muted myself.
What's up? Oh, pickle gang.
Doing anything particular?
I'm just in the my goon squad thing. I'm just gonna go blow some stuff up somewhere. It's up. The server's up.
I was playing in it the day before.
That's the mission one. I've got my other one up right now. I just like when I go live one. The mission one I got to swap out tomorrow for a fresh mission or something different, I guess.
There's one. I was in a virtual squadron. They had that using the radio menu is like dynamically progressive, where there was two factions fighting over the map. Depending on what missions you take, would push them back, and then it would reset every week or whatever. Or if you managed to wipe them off the map, then it would reset.
Yeah, they were probably using the CTLD scripting and the. I've been playing with that a lot here recently. The CTLD, it's like a script you put into it, and you can set up flag and trigger points, and it makes it to where you can do F10 menu for all that stuff. So it's very interesting. Like all my bases, I've just made cargo locations through the CTLD. So now you can load troops, cargo, do whatever without having to like rearm refuel. Now you can do it through F10, and you can establish like load up fob crates, establish fobs. You can do all that junk now. Should be able to. Like I said, I've been messing around with it for a handful of days now, but it's kind of a pain in the butt.
You're both a pain in the butt. What'd you do with it? Do we want to fly?
Copy.
No. Play with her.
Rearming complete. Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Just forget that. Fucking save this one.
Where is it? Come here. Else.
Request rearming. Copy.
Else. Else.
Rearming complete.
Pixley. Off the bed. Come on, play. Go. We'll play with each other. Oh.
No.
Kudasi, 4444. Request startup.
Hey.
What? 8 ads? I hope that's not standard. I'll have to check that. Well, thanks for coming to the stream. By the way, here's 27 ads. Fucking hate ads. Such a pain in the ass. Ads for the I apologize for the ads. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. I haven't changed the settings. It should be like an ad every 20 minutes, and that's about as good as I can get it, like spaced out wise. Otherwise, otherwise just constant, or they're really long. So that's like the best timing for number option, because otherwise I just turn the fucking things off. I appreciate the first time chat there. Hui Master. Yeah, otherwise I just wouldn't have them. So sore throat today. Well, that might do it. Idiot. How do I keep forgetting that? It's impressive. What's up, Zeus? I've heard the F-18 is interesting from a couple people so far. Kind of makes me shy away from it, just because it is complicated, I guess, just like the A10. But I've heard it's, some of it's easy, some of it's difficult. So that's what I've heard. We're just chilling. Goon Squad Live is up, so I'm gonna come in here and test out the cargo troop stuff if you can, or you can spawn at a fob and go towards big group, so you don't have to spend 3 days flying out there, Zeus. Just use TGP and move. Cam takes like, wow. So you can't just turn it on and move it, huh? Make it soy? That sounds, I guess with muscle memory it'd come around to you though. Just like anything else, it's just more muscle memory than normal. Just like in this thing, I mean, does that seem fast today? Yeah, it's just like this thing, I mean, so it's harder than the 10, huh? And the 10's got, again, it's not that the 10 is difficult, we've agreed on, it's just time consuming to learn each step for each thing to do. But if the F-18 has more steps to do those things, I can imagine it's you'd almost have to main it like all the time. Two minutes to drop. F-18 is overly complicated for no reason. This is the worst, dude. when like, you know, just normal people can be like, why is it this complicated? Why do you have to do 7 switches to get to one spot when you could literally just make it one? Especially people who don't work, like in the, you know, work around in the military on aviation type stuff. It's bad to say. That just shows you that the military overcomplicates everything for no reason. And I agree with that. They do. So 2 minutes. This must be spread out. So it's my eyes, or am I just... Oof. Viper's so streamlined. Yeah, some are streamlined, like just simple, because I think it's because the Viper's sole mission was cap for the longest time. Then they implemented air to ground, so it could do deep strike with, like, they'll put one bomb on there and it'll deep strike, you know, low and fast or high and fast, one of the two. And the 10 has a specific mission, but the Navy doesn't really have a split of as many aircraft as the Air Force does. So I'm assuming it's semi-difficult just for that reason of they have to have multiple platforms to do multiple things at once, and they don't have that many platforms as it is.
Pull up, pull up.
And pickle times 4. So maybe, because like, yeah, the Air Force, we're planes, right? So you got 16 for cap, 15 for cap and bomb, you got A10, you got this plethora of planes, but the Navy has half as many versions, designs. So they have to incorporate all that stuff into one airframe, which makes it a lot more complicated than it should be. Oh,
They really only have the one
for what?
F-18.
Oh, yeah.
And what else is there?
There's really not. The Harrier, maybe?
That was Marines, though.
Yeah, I kind of group them together for the most part. It's just, yeah, they only really have the one. I mean, and the Air Force has 5 or 6, you know, if not more, right off the top of my head. Oh,
All right, so
Buzz loaded troops.
now where do I take them?
Wherever. Fobs. I don't have any necessarily like an objective. I just today I was working on just being able to get to load them. I can set up drop points and all that stuff. So like I do have like a SEAL team rescue type thing out in the mountains that I was gonna like load troops, you know, take them out there, drop them, let them kill the bad guys while I pick up the SEAL team. Yeah, just little stuff. But I was mainly trying to get it to work. I've probably spent 2 full days on that now, trying to get the CTLD script to work and get all the settings correct with it and get it to load right on mission start and all that stuff. It's actually quite complicated. Once I got it working, now I can load troops and cargo. I just don't have anywhere for them to technically go, you know.
So could I unload JTACs to the north of this airfield and have them lay as targets for you?
So you should be able to load the JTACs into your plane, and then they should be able to laze. They are turned on in the script. I haven't tried it yet. So like I tried to load the cargo, it worked. I tried to load the troops, it worked. Now I'm working on probably tomorrow doing that kind of stuff, making sure I've already put troops in like a helicopter, and basically I can set troops all over the map, and if you were to drop those troops, they will run, once you drop them, they will run 2,000 meters looking for bad guys. And if they don't find any, then they'll just stop and you can pick them back up. So basically you kind of set them to where you set them to search for enemies, and then they do their thing, you know, different kinds of groups that you can load. And I'm assuming the JTAC should be the same thing. Once you drop him, we should be able to access him via the F10 menu if everything is turned on correctly. But that being said, I'm not 100% sure it's all done correctly. Like I said, dude, there's no information on any of this. Like, it's very, very basic, like how to work the CTLD. I mean, there are directions in it, but when it comes to like normal everyday dudes like me who just have a question about anything, there's no answers.
Yeah, and they kind of want to guard that information, it seems like.
Yeah, and I've been digging and digging and digging down forums and Reddits and just everything you can imagine, and there's just nothing. And I even messaged the dude so you have a guy who created the script, and then you have a guy who manages the script. I sent him a message on Discord, and I was like, dude, I have tried everything that I can think of, watched every video, nothing is working for what I need. Can you help me? And he's like, oh yeah, you know, just send me this, and he never got back to me. So I just kind of figured it out on my own to the best of my ability at the moment. So right now it's doing the basic stuff, and then, you know, I'd have to put in the mission, drop points, pick up points, all that kind of stuff. So But it's working. You can pick up the troops and drop them off, and they'll run around and do their thing. There's just nobody, unless you dropped them close to a place with enemies on foot. I would fear that if you dropped them close to any of the bases that we have with just the vehicles, they would just get slaughtered, obviously. But it's working in that sense. Now, once I figured it out, it was so simple. It was this. I feel like I was staring at the screen too long that day, just reading scripting, because it's over 7,000 lines of script that you have to kind of rifle through. But once I figured it out, I was like, oh, that makes sense. You know, oh, that makes sense. And I wrote all this shit down, and I think I'm just going to post something about it, and I'll be the only guy that would have anything on the internet about it.
So right now, are you orbiting above the airfield?
Yep. Yeah, if you want to bring him in. Which airfield? Oh, yeah, I see you. Okay. Yeah, if you want to bring him in, like, set him close, and we'll see if he'll laze. He should. As
I
far
don't know
as...
how close I can get without, you know...
there shouldn't be anything, like, where you're coming from that would shoot at you, for the most part. I'm about to take out all the shooters, so... Try to, anyway. And it's just BTRs over here anyway, so...
Well, yeah, a 120 mil to a fucking Blackhawk could be pretty deadly.
Ah. They're all almost dead. I only got like one left. Maybe two.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Almost got them all. Whee! And he should automatically laze just 1688, the generic laze code. What? Okay. Oh. And you can also rope drop them. So if you're 60 feet above the ground, 60 feet or lower, and you're not like moving really fast, you're kind of just hovering in a little zone, you can drop them via rope. Technical, well, it's simulated rope, but yeah, they'll drop out. You don't have to actually land. So if you're like coming in, you can swoop in, drop them, and then take back and leave again. I have all that stuff turned on, so.
Right.
Looks like drop JTAG Group 3, lasing new target ATZ-10, code 1512. Gives me the position and the imgers coordinates. Okay. Laser code 1512. Got it. Changing my laser code now on my rockets. Profile. Profile main? No, stat. How do we do this? How do we do this? How do we do this? Inventory. Rockets. Inventory stats. Yep, there it is. Laser code. So it's what did it say? 1512?
Yep.
Alright, so changing 1512, 1512. Laser code has been changed. Oh, that was weird. Didn't change it. Hold on. profile. Change setting.
Is the gunner simulated on the Huey mod or the Blackhawk mod or no?
If you have them in there, I think they shoot. I've never really tried to use them. I just put guns on that I shoot, so I haven't tried, but I know that if you have the guns on the
Not
pylons,
Huey,
they work.
The Blackhawk.
Yeah. The Blackhawk, I don't
They're
know
not
if the door gunners shoot, but I do know that you can shoot the guns if you have the weapon mod.
Oh, I don't have the weapon mod on that.
Fuck. Alright. Inventory. That. Inventory stat. Rocket. 1, 5, 1, 2. There. I want it save. Oh, load. Duh. Alright, stat. Laser code is 1512. Coming back around. It should laze. Whatever he's looking at should laze. I got one laser guided rocket left. So if that's the case, that's pretty sweet. I can also laser search my targeting pod here. LSS laser search, spin it back around. I got a laser track, but I don't know where it's looking. Alright. Oh, I see red smoke. That's got to be what he's looking at. And missile out. Don't know if it's tracking. No, it did not. What is he looking at? Go and rearm. He is... Targeting pod's picking up on a laser. Oh. Where? Laser track again. Interesting. He's looking out to the trees. That orbit, please.
It looks like I don't see.
Yeah, I got a laser track, but it's like out in the trees. Let me check his coordinates real quick. So, should be able to go other, JTAC status, drop JTAC available, targeting ATZ10, code 1512. Visual on ATZ 5 and 10, but he's lasing the 10. So I can select that. Oh, there's actually quite the in-depth menu for him. Actions. Request 9 line? Oh, it just gives me the same thing. Damn it. 37 TGG. Keeps disappearing on me. JTAC. 37 TGG 37403. 37403. And then 45727. Set a waypoint and see what my TGP looks at here. waypoints. Let's go ahead and create this one, and it's going to be JTAC up there. 37 Tango Golf Golf up there. Tango. Active radios. Tango Golf Golf. It's a weird MGRS. Golf Golf 34. Okay, so 37 Tango. That's gonna be Golf Golf 37403 45727. Elevation's 59 feet. All right, we should be able to speed that. Back to steer. And then 7 is JTAC. Slaving TGP. Right on the target. So my TGP was just fucking up. Yeah, whatever he's lasing, I just put in the coordinates and it's dead on that tank down there. ATZ-10. That worked. Cool. Sweet.
Wonder why the rocket didn't track them.
That's a good question. I only had the one. I do want to land and then put some more like laser guided stuff on here. I may have messed it up. I'm not sure. Or my TGP may have been interfering or something. But I can.
Like you left your laser on or something.
Yeah, maybe. I didn't really pay. I was just kind of getting lined up. Let me go land real quick. Throw some stuff on. Be right back. While I get everything up and running, just go to Sanaki. Now that I have his coordinates in here, I can just... There we go. Yeah, my laser was still on. I just looked at it. Hopefully that was it. We'll see. That's very cool, though. I mean, that we can do that. Now our helicopter guys can, you know, go drops a JTAC near one of the big groups and work on hitting targets they call out. It's pretty neat. Yeah, I hadn't tried all that stuff yet, so I'm just glad it works, honestly. I've been pulling my hair out with this shit. Trying to figure it out, all the scripting and everything, but once you download the script, I mean,
drop some mortar
ooh,
trips off.
They should shoot if so. The mortar guys and the anti-air and stuff, as long as something's within a certain so many thousand meters of them or whatever, they either shoot or they run towards the direction of an enemy until they get within range to shoot. That's their default setting. So that'll be interesting to see. By the time you get them there and drop them, I'll be making my way back.
I've already wiped everything out.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna try and shoot with the JTAC's lasing. There's still 5 or 6 targets down there. The mortars might get them, but that'd be all right. Zeus, you an SRS? Says-
Dick.
Let's see. Here's the airfield. On approach. It's touchy today.
Is he blowing them up at this airfield as well?
No, he's out at helicopter targets. At the other side. We're the only ones on this side.
I wish I had more rudder authority with the Huey or the Black Hawk.
It's not a lot. When you like slam on the rudders and stuff, it'll move, but it's like it wants you to bank it like an airplane over ruddering. And then when you come in to land and stuff, I prefer the Blackhawks VRS and all that, the ground effect, all that shit isn't nearly as bad as the Hueys. But yeah, there's not much rudder movement.
Like trying to do a J break or whatever they call it.
It's difficult. You gotta actually like throw it around. But you would never really get that full. I think it's like a J hook or something like that. I always mess it up anyway, but
They've definitely moved closer to the targets.
yeah, like I said, they should run in the direction of the closest enemy red to them in a certain couple thousand meters, and they'll run for up to like 2,000-3,000 meters before they stop if they can't find any bad guys. So we'll see if they set up and start shooting. That'd be cool.
Altitude, altitude.
Yeah, they're real close right now. They're definitely not where I dropped them off.
Yeah, like if you drop people off and stuff, I did it earlier. If you like just sit for a second, they'll just take off. They'll just take off running. Like I dropped them out in the middle of nowhere, not close to anything, and they just took off running. Like a glove. All right, I just touched down. Yep, it's just under Goon Squad Live, you go. Yeah, I worked all weekend and I didn't stream, and then I have to work tomorrow the rest of this week, and so I figured I'd just get a quick little stream in, working on the CTLD script with Buzz right now for the troop unloading and loading and cargo, and you can actually equip a fob. You can sling load fob crates and build your own fobs now, and all kind of fun stuff. You can even load them to a C-130 and go drop them and make a fob. So that's kind of cool. Haven't done it yet, but it's possible.
I just killed everybody.
Did the mortars get them?
No, I as soon as I went to 0 airspeed, it just fell out of the sky.
Oh, the plane?
Yeah.
That's strange. So I carry some more rockets in here and see if we can get some more. Don't want unguided. Laser guided rockets. There we go. Make sure the unguided, laser guided, HEs. Get some of those.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Yeah,
Copy.
work. Sucks. I just want to fly all the time. Just want to fly away. Gotta remember to load my dismiss this time. I'm a silly head.
Refueling complete.
Me too, brother. So once I do, this will be all I do. Looks like you're... Okay. Is that F4?
Rearming complete.
It looks like your M4 guys are shooting at the trucks. I don't know where your mortar team is. Oh, you didn't drop them. Okay.
Yeah.
Your M4 guys are actually almost on the airfield, like, and I can see them shooting at the trucks. That's pretty cool.
You think they'd have some Simtex with them to take care of them?
They're just popping off with M4s. It's funny. They're doing their best, I guess. Okay. Back to CDU. Dismiss. Let me set up my rocket laser codes real quick.
Let's just crash again.
Nah, you won't crash. You got it.
No, I meant the game.
Oh. Lame. 1-5. 1-2.
I got to crash twice, and then on the third time I don't have a problem. It's the current thing it's doing.
That sounds like DCS, to be honest with you. Never easy. It's always something. Laser codes are loaded. Let's double check that. Other JTAC. JTAC status. Laser code 1512 at. Got it. Going to stat page. Equipping laser. I'm going to turn my TGP. Well, I'm going to leave it on, but I'll make sure the laser's off. Alright, headed back. Alright. Currently inbound. 20 miles. About 4,000 feet should be plenty. What's going on? Ow. Laser code is set to 1512. Now, make sure I don't have to do anything else with him. JTAC status. Targeting selected unit. Visual on. A10C code 1512. Wish that wouldn't fade so fast. 5 and 10. Actions. Standby, speed corrections, smoke on target, 9 line.
Code 1. A10C, clear for startup.
Cool, 1512. Alright, should definitely be lasing now. If he wasn't before.
Does it tell me this little
Copy
tiny crate?
ESRS. So you talking about for the fob stuff?
No, I asked it to spawn a tank, see if it'd let me,
Carry it?
and there's just a box.
Maybe. I do know it takes 3 crates to make a fob, and then it takes, once you have the 3 crates set wherever you want the fob, it takes 3 minutes to build it. So like once you have all 3 crates set down and then you unpack them or whatever, I haven't really delved into it, but should be that way.
Whoa, what are you doing, plane?
All right. 4 miles. I'm just gonna shoot generally here. It should track. And oh, maybe. Yep, 100% tracking on Lay's target. Lay's target destroyed. JTAC to new target. ATZ 10. Blazing new target. Hell yeah, that's kind of cool. Radio check, SRS.
I'm not hearing you on there.
Huh. Aw, thanks for the follow, Nicky. That's what I was gonna check real quick. Seems like my curves are off. It's weird. 580. Why is that?
I mean, it just crashed again. Alright, well.
Warning, autopilot.
I don't like that. Lasing second target. I've got radio on. I gotta turn the smoke off first, so every target he lasers, it has red smoke on it. Kind of makes it extremely visible. It defeats the purpose of just the laser, so I'll have to turn that off and see, so it's not quite as visible. Rocket. Tracking. And shack.
Oh, there's. There's cloud cover.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Blazing new target.
Crash it again. So call it a night.
Dude, I hate that. Like, some people just, it crashes so much for them, and I don't understand why.
The D3 DLL error, access violation. I've done everything that told me short of, completely wiping the PC and fresh install of Windows. It's like the end all solution that I've found online.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I know you've probably done it already is, like, repair the game or whatever through the launcher.
Parent
That's-
the game. It's installed on its own drive now. Uninstalled it and completely reinstalled it.
I wonder if it wouldn't be a internet problem, maybe it causes it to crash, but I don't see that being the issue that I know of. I'm not really the smartest guy when it comes to that kind of stuff, so. Laser. Schmack.
Pull up, pull up.
So,
Altitude, altitude.
Alright. Drop a mortar team near this big group.
Yeah. That should be pretty efficient.
Is Sweet fun ones. Oh, I can see them from here.
Boom. Dude, this shit's deadly. He lasers them quick, too.
Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up,
Say something's
pull
wrong.
up, pull up.
I'd say something's wrong with your SRS server.
Good chance, honestly. It depends on...
It says I'm connected to it when I join,
Yeah.
and there's 4 people in it right now, but I don't hear nothing.
Yeah, see, I'm showing 2. Oh, I see clients 4, yeah. Holy shit. Me, Talon, Buzz, and Gecko. I'm showing that as the server host.
We're on 225.
Let's see. I'm connected. Server, VoIP game. Strange. I'm 252 mid radio. Two 5-1. Oi, Burwy. Brother, thank you. You didn't have to sub, bro. You know me. It's like Smudge has us as an input on the old crashing thing. I can hear you guys, but none of my keybinds to switch my radios are working. Make sure they're set up through SRS. That's a big one I always forget. Okay.
Yeah, mine are.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, again, man, you're the best. What a stand-up fellow. Just always such a gentleman. Radio check 251.
On 251.
Yeah, I see one person on there. Do you have the volume turned all the way down from Panic server?
I wasn't able to connect to Panics.
I do know I had to turn mine down like to -20 just to be able to like stand it. Something was up with his volume stuff. SRS confirmed 251. How copy? And he did not hear me. See, I'm showing it transmitting. I'm showing it doing everything. Interesting. Try that.
Nope, just crashed again.
Damn. Add application audio, new SRS at source, SRS client should be added. 251 now, copy. Might be me. Main manual 251. Volume's working. It's a setting
Another thing
somewhere.
you can do in your Discord, in your keybinds, put a not toggle mute, but push to mute
Yeah.
on the same keybind as your SRS button, so you're not.
So it looks like Zeus. Oh, that does make sense. When you cue the, yeah, probably should.
That's what I do.
I have to set that up. I'm just gonna dump all this stuff. My plane's flying weird. See you later.
Pull up, pull up.
What was I about to do? I was about to do something here. It says Zeus, I can hear you on 251, just can't respond. So Zeus can hear me, but Gecko can't. I think I got rid of all the in-game voice settings. So, like, well, the voice in-game settings for the binds and everything. So that shit's fucking annoying. So I'm strictly SRS, but if Zeus can hear me, then it should be good. What's weird is I can hear Gecko, but he can't hear me. It's just a weird night. I don't know. Where's that stupid tinker at? Chilling in hotel room. Ah, always on the go at Berwick. always on the go. I think I'm coming down with a sore throat itis. It's that time of year. That is true, man. It sucks when all you want to do is fly, but you can't. Because of stinky, stinky life.
Passing waypoint 3 at 15,000.
It's doing weird stuff. Anyway. It's not right. Is it? That's right. What? Oh, that's why. Okay. So dumb. Again, I just went after the Navy tanker again. That'll get you every time. I was like, I can't see him on dialing. Go get some gas real quick. Should be able to meet this guy. He's about to turn directly into me here. Found ya. Let's get some gas. Ooh. A little laggy. I gotta adjust my, or mess with my video settings in this thing. I did some tuning on it and it's not bad, but it's starting to like glitch and lag a touch here and there, and the numbers, the green LED numbers are looking funny and all kind of weird shit. I don't like it. But I just stayed right here. Looks like JTAC's down there. Who are we going to? Michelle 781. Go ahead and give him a ring. $272.
Michelle 781 4444. Request rejoin. Ford 444. Shell 781. Proceed to pre-contact at 12,000 at 230.
I went to get gas the other night in this thing and took a bird strike, right engine. Had to fucking IFE home. Where's he at? There he is. See him with the circle there. At 40 miles from me, so... Oops. Keyboard's wonky. Once he gets like halfway from me here, we'll turn into him. Oops. Who's in here? Zeus is down there. We got Poyraz. Ooh, nice skin. or livery, or whatever you want to call them. Livery. Much livery. Where's he at? 29 miles now. Should be closing on pretty quick. I mean, we're flying directly at each other, so. Pink. See him there in the map. That's what half this game is, though. It's just flying around, taking the leisure route. I have visual. Start our slow turn into him here.
How am I not in the pickup zone?
Where are you?
Static 3.
You should be. It depends. So, like, the main FARP up by the ocean where you got the J attacks from, they're designated pickup zone, but the FOBs up by the mains might not be designated pickup zones. I can't remember if I put pickup zones on them or not, because I have to, like, designate a trigger point that is a pickup zone and all that stuff. I think I just made those FARPs. But you should be able to load stuff, like troops and stuff. That doesn't make any sense because they have the logistics trucks there. Something I'll have to put on there.
Alright, so you were trying on 251.
Yeah. If someone comes over at 251, I should be able to hear it.
Check 251.
Yep, nothing.
Oh, yeah, you came through. Did I come through?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's very faintly.
Yeah, I heard you as well. Very faintly. Wink. Ooh. Forget it does that.
Ready, recontact.
I'm gonna just break the sound barrier.
Happens quite a lot in this server. Bunch of speed demons running around.
Where's the tail wheel lock button?
In the 60,
Yes.
center console above the, like at the top of it, kind of in a sense, above all the flight control buttons.
There we go.
Yeah. I feel like I'm getting wake turbulence. Should it be?
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Let's drive around until I find one.
What you looking for?
Pickup zone.
There should, like I said, it should be all the main bases, and like Kutazi is not all the main bases. Kutazi, Sanaki, and then that fob that's up by the ocean, the double fob.
Oh, so not this.
The ones near the big points, I don't think are pickup zones for troops.
So
I'd have to just designate them pickup zones. I'd have to put a circle around them, which I kind of just figured they would be used as kind of hot spots. Like if all the planes were going to the big zones and the helicopters wanted to come with us, they could spawn there and get there, you know, semi-quick for the most part. Little fobs. Buzz-loaded troops.
now I just got to figure out where, because there's no waypoints in the dynamic spawn.
Do you know how to put the waypoints into the 60? It's pretty easy.
No.
So, I can teach you if you want me to show you. Once I finish taking this fuel, I got about 1,000 pounds left. And then I'll just spawn into one real quick. Super easy. Use MGR. They can only use MGRS coordinates, so wherever you want to go, obviously F10, then you left alt click on the map, get your coordinates, and then
Say left alt click.
yep, if you left alt click on the F10 map, it'll give you the coordinates of that position, altitude, all that stuff.
Oh, so you can copy that.
Mm-hmm. And well, if you just left alt click and then go back to F1, that little window will stay up. So then you just keep it up and you type them in, yeah, so you don't have to write them down and all that stuff. Yep, a little cheat. Almost done. I need like 400 more pounds. Bow, bow, bow.
Transfer complete.
Ah!
Disconnect.
Whee! Full tank. Alright, I'll spawn right beside you real quick and then we'll put those in. Select roll. Dynamic. I think that's FARP 1, right? Yeah, that's FARP 1.
Yep.
UH-60. Hot spawn. Split these throttles. Just put a... I won't even put a loadout on. Alright, spawn hot. Okay, where did you click on the map? Kind of.
Where the big group is.
Oh, you want to go all the way to big group?
You know, I want to drop these mortar guys off.
No, take a little cruise with you. Okay, so let's see. Left alt click right in the middle of them. My coordinates will be different, obviously, but it should be close. Anyway,
Carry some
yeah, I'll carry some.
anti-tank.
Yeah. Parent. Let's see. Other. CTLD. troop transport, right? Let's see. Load anti-tank. Copy. Got the anti-tank guys. All right. Smudge, if you do it as much as I have, you don't even think about it, and it's much easier when you don't focus on the refueling portion. So, Buzz, if you look at your middle console, right up underneath that unlock button, you have your basically your CDU. Your, okay, so your top knob needs to go to waypoint target. So, and then leave your bottom knob on MGRS. So you press. So your keyboard at the bottom, you say increase, decrease. If you decrease, or your 0 is our starting point. So basically, you go to keyboard, the button at the top, and you're gonna name that whatever you want. Which you gotta make sure you increase it to cycle through the lines. You press keyboard, like to get through them. You don't press enter or anything.
Yep.
So
I want to change this to like 0, 1.
Yeah. So before we hold on, we need to increase to 0, 1 before you press keyboard. So if you just click the top knob, like distant bearing back to waypoint, or reset it, and then click the increase one, and then it should say 0, 1, 0, 1, then dash 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 dash.
If I click increase, it's just 0, 1 still flashing.
Yeah, so flip your top knob back to, like, flip it up or down and then back to waypoint. It kind of resets it to where nothing's flashing.
Okay.
And then click increase on the bottom of the keyboard.
Okay, yep.
And then you should have 0, 1, 0, 1, dash 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 dash.
Yep.
Okay, so now you can click keyboard, and that 0, 1 should be flashing. Type in whatever you want. To type, across the top you see left, or letter left, letter middle, letter right. Whatever letters you want, you have to press like where that letter is on the keyboard. So I'm just gonna type in big, so I'd do letter mid, letter right for I, and then letter left for the G.
That didn't work.
Yeah, click it each time you click a letter.
Letter mid, B, alright. Letter right, I. Letter left, G.
Yep.
Alright, and then
And
hit
then-
enter.
You hit keyboard.
Okay.
Yep, and then your next line's flashing, so you're gonna put in this is where you put in 38 Tango
38, G.
Lima Nancy. 38.
What about the space?
No spaces.
Don't need to worry about that?
It'll do it for you. Yep. So letter mid is Tango, and then it's gonna be letter right for Lima, letter left for clear. Letter mid for Nancy. And then keyboard. I'll just put in what you have. Just I'll put in your numbers that you have whenever you get that in. So it should be.
Number. Alright.
So
14.
So for these numbers, you don't put in all 5. You only do the first 4 of each
Okay.
one. So you
Does
so
that need to go down in the second? Well,
it'll go in. So
Oh.
you once you get your 38 Tango Lima Nancy, you press keyboard again to go to the bottom line.
alright. 1427.
So 14,
Or
20.
1472.
Okay. 1472, and then the first 4 of the next set of numbers.
2279.
2279. Now you press enter, and there's your waypoint.
Alright, if you go
So back
to
to
more, you can put in the altitude.
you can if you want, but it should automatically do all of that. You just flip the
I
top
didn't
knob
get
back to distance and bearing, and it'll give you your flight plan, and it tells you how many kilometers and how many minutes and everything.
Alright.
And obviously, if you click the not obviously, but if you click the where your HSI is in between your legs, if you look
Yep.
to the left of it, so you have 3 green buttons across the top, and you
Yep.
got 2 rows. So if you click on the bottom set of buttons above norm, click that one. It's the Doppler GPS.
Yep.
And then you click the middle one in the top 3 for nav, and it'll give you your kilometers, and you're gonna follow the yellow arrow, not the orange one. Always the yellow. The orange one doesn't do anything. It's just there for, or I don't know what it does, but you can see your kilometers counting up, and then your yellow arrow is your direction you fly. But
Right.
kilometers are, it doesn't go off nautical miles, and I fucking hate that. So just think of the kilometers when you see that. Think half of that is how far you have left in nautical miles. Roundabout, plus or minus a little bit. So I think we got like 50 nautical miles-ish. So I'll follow you.
All right.
And that's how you put waypoints in. And then if you wanted to add another one, you just click up increase. Like when you exit out or whatever, you go back, you click up increase to 2, and you add another one. I bet, dude. I'm glad you like enjoyed it, you know, because you were worried about it before. And you know, I'm not gonna say I never will. Might venture into them.
What kind do you max out your torque, or is there a torque you like to stick around?
It just depends where I have my trim set at. So like my trim, so do you have your trims bound?
Yeah.
So
Release
like,
and
yeah, the release and the
reset.
reset. Okay, so wherever I do that release at, I kind of, as long as it's not like diving into the ground, obviously, you're gonna be playing with that torque up and down to keep you kind of there. But if I'm cruising and I'm trying to get somewhere, I'm I don't know, 100 to 115. Because 150 knots is all you're gonna get out of this thing on full torque, you know, sending it the whole time. But if you have your trim set up good enough, you know, I'm about 150 feet off the deck, and I go up to like 120, let it rise a little bit, and then let it fall, and come back down, let it fall back down. Just keeping a speed, really. Because this thing will stop on a dime, so I'm not really worried about that. I usually cruise around 130, 140 when I have it set right. Yeah, if you like, so you can't ever really set this thing to where it doesn't climb or fall. That I have been able to do, like a perfect trim. It's always gonna like sit at an altitude and then drop like 10 and then drop like 10 real slow, or go up 10. So you just bump that torque up between 5 and 10 and just up or down, whichever one, and let it cruise.
You're adjusting your sink and fall, your sink rate and your
Yeah,
climb rate by the board,
by the
by
trim.
collective.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and then I don't really mess with the up, down, left, right, because the trim is set, like I said. So if you start to fall, you add more collective, it'll pick up your nose and it'll keep you from falling out of the sky. And then you know, if you start to go too high, you let out of it, or you drop your nose a little bit, and boom, you just cruise. Finally got it back installed. Jeez. Crazy. Unless they were specific to what you do, I would look into like profiles. I know Grim Reapers have profiles for every plane for binds. He has a Google Drive for them. I'll definitely look into it. So you're not, you know, redoing it, all of it. 130, 50. Yeah. That is true. I forget about the whole muscle memory thing, especially if you kind of main one or you fly it a lot, you know? Rebinding something, just be like, okay, you know? And if you forget anything and you go to use it in game, you'd be like, oh shit, I need to rebind this. I know exactly where it's at, kind of deal. Oh, shoot. Should have followed just a regular guy. We're all just regular dudes, man. Yeah, those wheel brakes will get you. That or nose wheel steering. You're like, hell yeah, I got everything bound. You go take off and just go right into the grass. Forget that nose wheel steering every time. Appreciate the follow. Dude, my throat is on fire. I may or may not have to call out of work tomorrow and be sick. Just have to fly around all day. Uh-oh. Oof. Froze for a second. Where are we? Oh. Nothing wrong with Little Cruise. Just ordered a Verpal Warbird. They make Warbird specifics for Verpal? Oh, well, yeah, I guess. Hell yeah. Waiting's the worst part, dude. It's the worst part. It's worse than waiting for presents on Christmas. I mean, it's the worst. I got a buddy at work into this thing, and he ordered a lot of it at once, and he was just waiting on it. He's like, I can't stand it. Cannot stand it. I was like, you need to order like your head tracker. He's ordering piece by piece, and I was like, you need to order your head tracker first. It takes the longest to get here. What showed up last? His head tracker. Dang. We should have spawned at Kutasi, Buzz.
Oh, is that closer?
I don't think it's much closer. I mean, where did we come from? We came from there. We came from 56 nautical miles out. Kutasi is 29, so we're already almost 20 in, so. I see a gazelle down there. I hear you, though. You specifically warbirds, or are you looking to bind it for other stuff, too? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's why I bought the Warthog Thrustmasters, because I main the A10, so it's easy to bind for other stuff.
Oh, another thing I couldn't find on the Blackhawk was the CMS power.
CMS
Countermeasures.
Oh, it's so if you're in the driver's seat on the right, if you look at your middle panel, if you look down from your flight control buttons, all the SAS and pitch and everything, and then like to the left a little bit, you'll see 3 red covers on the co-pilot side, like by his thigh. That middle one is your chaff flare panel, and it's got a big switch. You don't open the red cover and pop that jettisons. There's a big switch in the middle. If you flip it to on, you'll get a green light. That's your chaff flare, or your chaff. And, well, yeah, I guess it arms flare too. I know I just explained that terribly, but
I found it.
co-pilot's thigh. Yeah, back by the gun arming panel. If you have the weapons mod, that is. Yeah, better than the X52. Yeah, I mean, X52 is a good starter stick, but once you get kind of to the fly-in and you want something a little bit more durable, more heavy, I could see that. But at least you have something to fly with for now still. Oh, shit.
I started with the T1500. T1600 Thrustmaster.
Yeah. I hear a lot of people start with those. I started, dude, I started with mouse and keyboard. And I was like, I kind of like this. And this was 8, 9, 10 years ago, obviously. And then I found a used Thrustmaster on eBay for like $250. Came in the box and everything. And I've had the same one ever since. Never had a problem with it. Still works just fine. It's like 8. Yeah, it's almost 10 years old now. Pick it up, Gazelle.
Oh, we got a Gazelle trying to catch up with us.
He's off to my right. Gazelle, how copy? Or is that you in SRS? That's you.
Buzz.
It's so
There's a
cool.
third one in there.
I can hear your helicopter in the background of your radio. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Normally it's just the voice, but like I hear the helicopter noise. That's pretty sweet. Oh, that's right. Zeus's buttons aren't bound for the SRS. I don't know why I was calling. 60 kilometers. Altitude here. Make sure I don't clip these power lines after all this travel. Ooh.
Is there a missile warning system that needs to be turned on?
It's already on. It's the it's that big green screen below all your middle gauges, all your middle bars. It's already on, and it's already, you can see it. It'll ping just like a hash mark or a dash on the outsides of it, and then it will. All you can really do is turn up the brightness or lower it, but it'll say. It kind of sounds like a robot voice. It's like radar warning, radar.
Yeah, I've heard that.
That's what that is.
What about a missile launch? Does it announce that or no?
I haven't been shot at by a missile yet, so I'm not sure. It's a great question. I'm assuming it would, of some kind. It's got to. All these American planes have RWR on them, so some kind of missile warning would come across. One could think, anyway. So yeah, all I have to do tonight after this then is make the 3 fobs towards the big points. I'll make them pick up points, so you can pick people from them.
Well, how long does it take the A10s to get out here? Is it like 15 minutes?
I would say
10 minutes?
I would say a solid 7 to 10. You know, if you're kind of
Yeah, so
forming up and doing that.
if we were to, like, say, do a bad weather day, you'd want to be able to get the JTACs out there before the A10s showed up.
Yeah, yeah. So by the time we like hot start or cold start and load and do all that stuff, if you're hot spotting on a fob out here, you could have the JTAC dropped on top of a mountain or somewhere where he could see and hopefully not be shot, obviously, because this does have Shilkas out here, so we can't get to the point to where we get shot, but we should be able to low fly in there. But yeah, that'd be a great way to do that, especially in a bad weather day, for them to laze each target. Because as we've come to find out, if you add any amount of rain to the server or snow, the mountain targets are immediately covered. The clouds just stay in the mountains and they don't leave it. You'll find like spots of sun out on the open part, like out here, but in the mountains, the clouds just stay there. But the way we're coming in on these targets, we should be... we're almost there, in a sense. We should better ride the road up. I'm trying to think of a point, like, for the JTAC. How far does he have to be? Or can we drop him and then they run in? Or, you know, the mortar crews, or, you know, do we have to be close? Do we have to go in low? This is all...
we didn't bring a JTAC. We just brought mortar
Oh, yeah,
anti-tank.
well, I mean... The mortar anti-tank guys are going to run, like I said, a couple thousand meters in the direction of bad guys, but how close, you know, can we get? You know, how far are they actually going to run before they stop and give up? And that stuff, this is all a test at this point for it, so we're just testing it, the whole CTLD thing, which is really cool. All I did was download a script, and then you add the script into the server, into the mission editor. You add it to where it starts it triggers as soon as you start the server, and then boom, you have it.
You guys want to go over the mountain or around it?
This one we can go over. No threat here. It's the next set we're probably gonna have to fly low into. Yeah, so this set we can go over, which will lead us into another valley we drop down into, right by the next FARP, and then we gotta sneak in from there. So. I like it though, nice little cruise. I don't know, I like flying helicopters. Yeah, they may not be as crazy and fast as fighters and all this crap, but I think they're fun. I mean, I specifically like the UH-60 just because of the troop, you know, saving and pickup aspect, but only have 50s on, but I have 800 rounds. Well, we both have, well, he has a mortar team and I have anti-tank guys on here. If you can get there and kind of hide, you might survive, but those shilkas are gonna destroy you. Which is where the fighters would come in, take out the shilkas first, and then, you know, you can clean up, because there are soft targets down there like trucks and infantry, stuff like that. It's just the main AAA threat up here. So.
But how it usually works out is we get 3 F-16s and 2 A10s full of cluster bombs, and they just carpet bomb the fucking mountainside.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one. I mean, that's one way to do it.
But if you come in and drop the JTACs, you guys can program your GPS bombs to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially the GPS laser-guided munitions, the ones that do both. Okay, I am just off behind you to your right. Climbing the mountain now, you're just peeking it.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what?
I think Zeus crashed behind me in his Gazelle.
Game crash?
No,
Or
his
crashed?
helicopter crashed in the buildings.
Try to get too fancy back there. Spawn at static FARP 3.
Yeah,
Should
true.
be flying over it here shortly.
Should be close. Static FARP 3, Zeus.
What's the hovering torque? Roughly.
The hover? The hover what? Sorry, I was...
When you're hovering,
Yeah.
what torque?
Oh,
are
the
you
torque.
usually-
It depends on what you have loaded, and then most of the time, if you're semi-dry or you have guns on the wings or something like that, I would say 40,
It seems
50.
to sink fast when it sinks.
Yeah. It's very recoverable when it does sink, like a lot more than the Huey is. But again, I kind of go off the same concept of the Huey, where I don't let my vertical speed drop below, especially if I'm going slow and trying to hover, I don't let it drop below 1, probably 0.5, 1. But I would say around, I don't know, 40 to 60. You probably pull up off the ground pretty good. And if you're loaded, I would say 70, 80. It kind of gets you up off the ground, then you can lower it back down. Kilometers. So you should have that FARP in front of you. We gotta figure out a game plan of approaching this. There's a little valley, a little river we could kind of follow, I think. As long as we,
Right.
yeah, I think as long as we stay low, and then drop these guys just outside that city, which is 1 nautical mile. We're gonna have to get closer than that. Well, they're mortar crews, so I don't know the distance on their mortars either. So that's something to
What
think.
about your anti-tank guys? Got to get close.
Yeah. Well, if the mortar guys are raining mortars down, it might help them be able to push in and not be killed without, you know, because they'll be distracted maybe. Maybe. We're about to find out.
Turn to the right a little bit to get down in this valley.
Copy that. Yeah, I'd say definitely follow the valley in. It'll take us right to them. Like as soon as you get in that valley, make a left. Well, according to F10, I can't really tell from here. I'm not there yet, so
Yeah, I see the fart now.
copy. And you know, for a mod, this helicopter is awesome for a mod. I personally believe. I mean, too bad they kind of stopped production on it, but I think the C-130 is getting its own module, so that'll be cool. Well, I do know that the team, the community modders that were making the C-130 basically handed it off to DCS, and they were like, you guys can have it, and then boom, became its own full fidelity. And cresting the mountain right behind you. Ooh, going too fast, I'm shuddering. Where's the FARP? Yeah, it's hard placing these FARPs and stuff because I can see the terrain, like when in the mission editor, but you can't like go to it to see it. You know what I mean? Like where it's at and all.
A GPS, like a satellite image.
Yeah, like you can see kind of the satellite image, but you can't tell if it's on a hill or in the mountain valley sometimes, or you know if there's trees in the way. So the good thing about the FARPs is when you set them, it won't let you set it on anything but like flat ground. And that's kind of good. Like if you try and set it, it'll move it left or right or wherever it wants it to go. All right, I got visual on the red up there.
Yep.
So here's where we get squirrely. All the shooters, actually this is big group, so all the shooters should be on the other side of the hill, so they might not be able to see us coming in, but there are some Zu-23s that are on this side that might be able to see us.
Well, if I catch a rocket to the face, or a 20 millimeter to the face,
Yeah.
you'll find out.
It'll definitely be something like that. Just
Oh,
trying
that's what I'm wondering if this is close enough.
you
Four
are.
kilometers.
Yeah. I don't know the range of them, you know. For mortar guys, possible. They do have more. I mean, mortars go a ways. I guess just best judgment. You should be getting. I would think the AAA would spike you.
Almost fucked.
Oh, I lagged a little bit there. Yeah, I think the hover drop them is 60 feet or less ish. That's what it said. There they go. And then they should start moving here in just a second.
I don't see no people. I just see the mortars.
Huh. Should be a mortar team with people. Interesting.
No cargo.
No more troops either? I'm gonna spin ahead.
That's 6 troops
Where the hell did they...
when I checked the cargo.
It does say 6?
It did.
It did, okay.
When I...
There's 6 mortars. Huh. I figured it would drop troops and mortars.
Right.
Interesting. I don't think there's another option to load, like, you know, mortar troops and mortars at the same time, you know?
You drop yours.
I kind of want to get a little closer. I'm just trying to figure out where. I think right here I'll do it. There's a little clearing in these trees right here. Buzz extracted troops from combat. That's weird.
Deploy them closer.
Yeah, well, it should still pop out troops, though. That's strange. A little bit closer. Semi-worrisome here. I don't want to unload them, just have them run up the hill and get killed. I'm gonna drop them right up here. If I start taking fire, I'll just bug out, but get as close as I can. Nice and easy.
That's not very level.
I guess right here should be okay, right? Maybe.
You would think so.
Let's find out. Land on this highway. It should be level. It's not really, but whatever. Nice and easy. There we go. Ba-ba-ba. Other CTLD. Troop transport. Unload.
So you got troops.
Yeah. What are the... Load mortar squad. Is that the one you did?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. I'll have to... Nope, I did not mean to do that. Why did that happen? I'll have to check the options to see what the mortar squad entails, basically. Stop it. There we go. About to get hit by a car. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 RPG dudes. And they're running towards the target. It's just weird that it doesn't give you people to arm your mortar, or man your mortars.
What are the options again?
Oh, AT rockets.
Maybe I need a load.
Look out, Zeus.
What?
There's AT-11 rockets coming from that point up there. From the MTLBs. Holy shit, I've never seen that before. Where are those coming from? Urals? No?
I wonder if I'd have to load groups, like a standard group.
I just got hit by a fucking car. Well, if you just load a standard group of troops, I feel like you're gonna let them out and they're just gonna run away. I didn't get nearly close enough. I don't think. I mean, they're still running, but I think it was MTLBs that shot at him. Yeah, it was. Maybe?
Well, try and get them even closer, I guess.
Oh, another rocket out. Heads up.
From your...
It's going to Zeus. Run, Zeus! Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh. Yeah, I'm just kind of watching them, see what they do. Hot 3. Careful.
Oh,
Whoa.
now the mortars are going off.
Oh, I see them now. Yeah, yeah. That's cool looking. So you got to be pretty close then. Oh, you just got hit by a rocket.
Yeah, I'm close.
Okay. That or they have to have like clear visual, maybe. Like super clear.
Yeah, the Blackhawk's dead.
Yeah, I saw a rocket smack you right in the mouth. You should be able to crew with me.
Onslaughts.
Looks like they got all your mortars too.
Salty. pilot left down here.
Yep. I don't know. I don't think I have any guns.
No, you don't.
She better join as co-pilot at least then. You want to hang out? So you said you couldn't pick up troops from that close far for this?
No.
Okay, so yeah, I'll have to load in. What you call it? Make it a pick zone, basically. These dudes are bro. These dudes ran like 3 miles. You're
Are they
booking it.
shooting at them?
They're almost to crest the hill right now. I'm about to see if they're going to shoot at them. So we know the mortars will fire if they have either A, got to get them closer, or B, they need a direct line of sight. I think we were just a little far away for them, maybe. I can go into the settings and figure out how far what their max distance is.
No.
Oh, they're shooting. Or they're kneeling. What are they gonna do? Yeah, they're shooting. RPG guys aren't, but oh, now he's moving. Yeah, I'm hovering right now at 62 torque, by the way, in case you were curious. What the fuck are they doing? Come on, RPG guys, do your thing. I guess it's anti-tank. I don't know if they would shoot at the trucks or not. Interesting. Oh, RPG out.
Why aren't you? Oh, I saw that one. Why aren't you
Hell.
working, George?
Yeah, I was about to pick him up and move him closer, but no. It just took him a second. This is cool. Tree over there, Devin. Oh shit, there's a tree there too.
George ain't working for me.
What's he supposed to be doing?
I'm the Apache.
Oh, I have no idea. You got me there. I don't know anything about it. I think Bob's the Huey guy, right? And George is Apache. Another RPG out. Schmack. Oh, I missed. Alright, well, I'm gonna let them do their thing. I am RTBing to FOB. That's pretty cool. And now we know the mortars work. You just got to get them positioned correctly, I guess, in a sense. Someone's trying to talk.
No, I'm trying to figure out why George ain't working.
Oh, he's not responding to you.
Board button 3.
What's up? What's up, Zeus?
How you doing?
I was just watching my little dude shoot some RPGs off real quick. We're working on the, or we were trying out the CTLD stuff, like picking troops up, dropping them off, and all that stuff, and it works.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. They were shitting on some T90s. I was seeing them in my
Yeah,
face.
his mortars actually did really well until they got blown up, but
I was surprised.
it's just weird because you only drop mortars, no crew on them. They just start shooting. So like, I guess we figured out you kind of got to drop them close or line of sight or whatever. And then my dudes, I dropped them early, and they just ran like 4 miles all the way up there. And now they're shooting RPGs. They're made to run in the direction of enemy guys, and if they see an enemy, they'll just keep going. If they get within 2,000 meters of an enemy, they'll keep going. So my dude just trucked it up a hill and sent it. But I gotta make these fobs. I gotta fix these fobs, making pick points so we can get troops in our helicopters here. Do more drops.
Sir, I will take this Black Ops pretty quick. You're pretty close. Oh, why'd I spawn a Katesi? What am I doing? I'm a
Yeah.
fool.
Now you can spawn and go do big boy things instead of just those stinky helicopter targets. I even put one up by AAA. I don't know how much we want to push that with a helicopter, but clean up.
You know what? I think I am gonna try the 250s. It's actually a lot of fun. I will leave a lot of the other stuff up to the Apache. I'll do a hotspot. It's the same sometimes.
They're still shooting RPGs out there. That's hilarious.
I gotta figure out how to get my SRS like radio switch working.
So, do you have the in-game voice set to your radio switch and everything? So,
I don't even know. Yeah, like wait, there's a keybind for that. Okay.
yeah, well, I unbound it because it's kind of annoying. But for SRS, you got to make sure that your keybinds in SRS obviously correlate to what you're pushing on your on your stick or your throttle or whatever you're doing it with. So like SRS, if you go settings or controls, sorry, and then like for me, radio 1, 2, and 3, I have the buttons set for radio 1, 2, and 3. So radio 1's forward, 2 is down, 3 is aft.
Okay, I think I can get. Let's see what's it working real quick. Easy. 251, right?
225 looks like.
I got something on something.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry, Buzz.
Sorry, you mind resaying that frequency?
225.
225.
Yeah, I'll see you pop up on there. Your little person pop up on there anyway when you do. Load.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see your little person now.
Yeah, let me try. Sorry, I'm muting the Discord, so it's not.
Down one for comm check.
Comm check's good.
Got you low.
Yeah, you're right. I did need to set the real.
Yeah. So I deleted all the, other than popping the menu on the keybind, so I deleted all the voice in-game binds, like, because that keys the radio in the game as well, and it kind of doubles with SRS, and I felt like I had a lot of problems, so I only use SRS for the radio now.
Holy guacamole. That Black Hawk. It's got a potent sound.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Hold on, I gotta turn you guys up. Actually, let me just turn the game down.
Request rearming.
I can never rearm this thing. It fucking bothers me.
Request rearming.
I'll just spawn another one. Ta-da! Oh yeah, guns hot, baby. Uh-oh. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Woo! Almost did it. Stabilator wasn't set right.
ATLB, what is that?
It's
like
a
armored.
it's an armored vehicle of some kind with, I think that's the one with the missiles on it, the AT-11s. I think he's shooting anti-tank missiles at the helicopter. They don't seem guided.
E90s can do that too.
Really?
Yep.
Well, there's your problem. We're just getting shot down.
I was just as surprised as you the first time they did it in the cave.
So
I was
as
like, oh, okay.
as many times as we have hit this target with airplanes, I've never seen them shoot a missile of any kind. But you bring helicopters in and it's a whole different ball game.
I guess because they're like, I can actually hit you.
Probably.
A tank using a laser guided weapon on a plane would be kind of meme lordy, unless it was like maybe like a super low flying A10.
Yeah, I mean, even then, we've done gun runs on them and all kind of. They never get one off. Maybe we're too fast for them to track,
Could be.
and the helicopter's kind of sitting still. So
Right. Especially because most are launching ATGMs and people are hover.
yeah,
Like none of those missiles hit me.
yeah. I was watching them fly by, and I was like, Zeus, Zeus, Zeus. It surprised me. I was like, what the fuck is that?
When you're moving, yeah. Usually it's harder for them to stay on track of you.
There you go. Gun reticle. Are my dudes still alive? Oh, they are. They're still just fucking around with these BRNDs. I need you to get over there on those NTLBs, brothers. I'm coming to get you, and I'm gonna move you. Are they still shooting? They're all dead.
Oh no.
No.
The homies
Oh, I
are-
was still seeing blue.
Oh, they're hiding behind a truck. Yeah. It's just the trucks that they blew up. Oh shit! I'm getting shot at. Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there! The trucks that they had shot looked like dead bodies from like way up. taking cover right now. I don't blame them.
Oh, is that our homies? So I need to turn on my. Yeah.
Come on, get up. Man, I'm heavy. Holy shit. Come on, little brothers. Oh, some of them are dead. There's only like 3 left. Oh my god, I'm heavy. I'm heavy. Oh. Don't you tip over, dirty bitch. Whew. Taking off's gonna be fun. Alright, other CTLD troop transport. Alright, I got him. What's left of him? Damn. I am fucking stout. Get these rockets off.
I'm just curious if I can damage this. Oh shit! BRDMs. Oh. Oh.
No, I'm dead.
I'm also dead, but I damaged the ZSU 72%.
Oh, I'm going down big time. Yeah.
Yeah. The 50s are pretty fun, but they're kind of memey. I probably need to use like a real collective 150.
I got hit from behind. That zoo, I think, still got me.
I didn't see a zoo on my. Or George doesn't see a zoo.
Can't look. Ow.
Alright, I'm gonna do this.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, shush.
I think my troops are dead. The ones I loaded, I can't extract them.
Oh, you did pick them up.
I did, but now, like, I'm alive on the ground, but I can't extract them out of the plane. Check cargo. Can't check cargo either. Huh. Yep, she's cooked, boys. What's up, Dash Rose? She got smoked. Got something for their ass.
What is that? Right there. It's a bird, it's a plane.
It's Superman.
It's a Hellfire missile, I think.
Ow.
I think Buddy and the Apache.
Oh, you guys took care of all the Urals?
There's
Yep.
still some shit shooting though.
I think the BRDM's it.
Going back in.
Nice, good hit, brother. Do we want to head over to Artillery AA from here?
Oh, buddy.
What's that?
I do not. No.
Yeah, where should we go?
Is everything dead?
Yep.
Yep, Everything over here is
Oh
dead.
shit. Okay. I just found out you can put 40 millimeter grenade cannons on this thing. That's
Well, I need
insane.
to rearm.
Well, let's see. The only thing, there's nothing really close to here. We could go. We could try the artillery AAA, but we're gonna get smoked. We'd just have to go to the other fob and take off from there because it's pretty far. I'm not gonna fly all the
Fob's
way
that.
there. It's gonna be. It just says FARP. Fuck. Hold on. It should be FARP 4. FARP 4. Sorry. FARP 4. This is gonna be interesting.
We're
You
gonna
guys can
spawn
do
at
it.
Park
I
4.
believe in you.
Copy that. I'm not far behind ya, but I do want to try it at least once.
Okay. So you said FARP 4?
Yeah, I'm spawning in right now.
I'm gonna probably do the missile. Right? Like, what's there?
All of it. This is our biggest, most difficult site. It takes minimum 3 planes with carpet bombs to even get it. It's got, let's see, probably six
Oh,
to
here,
6 to 7 shilkas. It's got flak times 10 to 15. It's got AAA zoo emplacements times 5. It's got dog ear seekers. It's got it's destructive. It knows SAMs or anything, but it's still nasty.
Y'all are feeling brave today.
Oh, I know. There's Big Woods. When did you get in here? Holy shit. You're always so sneaky.
A couple minutes ago.
Oh. I didn't even hear the little thing. So would me and
Yeah.
were you watching when me and Buzz went and dropped
Yep.
troops on Big Group and they like went and did their thing?
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool.
That's pretty sweet, dude. Now you see, now you got the UH-60, you can bind some shit, we can go do troop shit. Oh yeah, I'm getting pinged.
Yeah, I'm about to come in right now and help you guys out.
Where did you guys already take off from 4?
Yeah, I just left the ground.
I'm cold starting, so I got time. No worries.
It's pretty close, and I'm already getting shot. Oh my god. Airspace alert. Dude, my radar is going nuts.
It's like, leave now.
That's oh my god.
What are you doing? Get out.
Ow, ow, ow.
That's cool skin. Was that Coast Guard?
Yeah, the Coast Guard's good. I'm getting shot by flak.
Oh my god. Missiles.
To the north of us.
Airspace alert.
I think if I also want Apache, we could probably do this, but I really want to practice with the toe, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna be
Do your
relying
thing,
on
dude.
Buzz to be
No worries.
leads.
Y'all are about to have a 16 inbound, so.
We need some 105s. I gotta get behind this mountain before they take me down. I already took some rounds, but ooh, the flag is literally hitting the hillside beside me.
Just ready to take off.
No, don't you do that.
It's just to the north, right?
Yeah, it's close. Just to the north.
o'clock.
He's getting the warnings now.
It's gnarly. Don't, why?
Alright, I'm booting up.
I think the only way you could sneak in on this is if you come around behind it and let the buildings guard you from the flak and everything else. I just lost my rotor, so trying it again. Radar searching. Radar searching. Try and get around behind them. Maybe. I don't know.
The altitude here.
What's the altitude?
Yeah.
No idea.
We're at like
It's pretty high.
around 2,700 feet.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm redlining this Cobra to try and get it or the Apache to.
Yeah, it's a little thin.
Oh man. I'm a fool. Alright.
Oh! Taking flak fire. Fucking 200 feet off the ground, just taking flak like a champ. You can see it exploding all around me. It's insane. Alright, Operation Sneak Behind is in work right now. Hopefully, if I can hit this valley, it might work. Do do do. It's not good. Maybe low. Would you inbound?
Yes, sir.
I mean,
About to take off right now.
I'm approaching from the building side. 60 feet off the deck.
Oh man.
I think it's gonna work. 20 feet off the deck. Holy
They're
shit.
all looking at me right now.
True. Oh, fuck. It didn't work.
Oh, I got hit.
Get off the ground.
Let's
No.
some of this fuel.
I.
Woods Airborne.
Ah. I'm in flames. Ah. Oh. Yeah, I'm down. Damn. I was doing a little bit of damage. I mean, the little sneak around almost worked. That fob is just... There's no really good way to go. And hide behind those buildings, it didn't work. So...
What is it we gotta take out? Shilkas?
I didn't take out shit.
I mean, what's the priority here? Shilkas?
I would, yeah. Well, you have flak as well, so it's kind of hard to decipher what the actual priority is. I mean, you got all of it. Shilkas, flak, Zoo-23s, emplacements and trucks, all of it. And the dog, honestly, the dog ears probably would be priority to prevent them from being able to lock you as easily with the flak. The little radars with the spinning dishes on them. Holy 105s.
Yeah, I'm coming with
Those
some
are
97s
Oh.
and 105s. Two 105s, 697s inbound.
Copy. I think I'm going to do the same. Break it up a little bit. Switching throttles. Did you cold spawn wood?
I always cold start.
Oh.
Always cold start, my friend, so I don't lose the skills.
That's a good way to be.
Because I will forget.
Me too. Fast movers are inbound. Air support has been requested.
You get shot down, Zeus?
I think you did.
In the Apache, but I'm behind you. I'm gonna try to come around with the Gazelle. It's a little bit more agile. And see if I can just try to get rid of like some missiles. I don't know, they all kind of seem like priority at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm like,
There's so
Taking
many.
out
dude.
2 Shilkas so far.
nice, good shit.
Missile out on number 3.
That's 105 launched.
Good.
Second 105 is launched.
There
Kibby.
goes all our fun.
Oh no.
man.
There'll be plenty of targets down there.
He's got 8 fucking cluster bombs.
Yeah, you still have plenty down there. It's got
believe it,
8 cluster bombs.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Well, now I have 6.
So I got your cluster bombs and sight.
Ba, ba, ba. If it makes you feel
going
better,
CCIP.
I'm only bringing 4, so for cleanup. Whenever you guys requested.
Much joy.
Yeah, I mean, once we get this site cleared, this will be my last little bit. I gotta work in the morning, so go to bed.
Yeah, this will probably be my last couple flights as well.
Request rearming. Copy.
We're getting there. This is brutal.
But all you had before were the heli targets that didn't really shoot back or anything. So now,
Oh, for sure.
now
This
you
is-
guys can spawn in while we're getting ready at the base. You guys can spawn in and start plinking at stuff before we get there. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to include the helis because they were always so they were so far away. It takes helicopters are a lot longer to get places and yada yada. So I want it to be inclusive.
No, definitely. Thank you, and I appreciate that. As a
Rearming complete.
Plunk. Plunk.
What are these K-Sans and J-Sans? Sans.
Those are the dog ear radars. Those if you have those radars in your flat cannons and shilkas, it makes them like twice as accurate and gets them firing solutions twice as fast. So those are like highest priority to destroy to make them less accurate. Then you come back in and clean them up. They'll still shoot at you, but they won't be nearly as accurate. All the stuff. Rolling.
Let me know when those clusters hit.
Got one away. Pickle.
Packle. Did you reset your angles on?
Yep.
So much better, isn't it?
Actually, I was too retarded. I wasn't flat.
I set mine to 10 degrees now. I don't even play around anymore. I gotta figure out. What's that waypoint out there?
Two.
Copy. It's point 2. Rolling on to the active here in just a second. Come on. There we go. Inbound.
And pickle.
Oh.
I forget how to slave the TGP to the steer point. I think it's just TMS down, right?
I believe it's. But
No.
if you go steer point 1 and then 2, it'll go.
It's TMS down short.
Is it?
Yep. Yep. Ah. Go down there. A lot of flak cannons up still, I think. Yep, I see him shooting at
Yep.
you.
Yep. I also got hit in my fuel tank.
Oh no. Buddy. I'm coming in on the left side now.
Counter.
I'm getting pinged. Getting painted.
Can't spawn. This parking's full.
Where is it? Full?
Static fart.
Huh. What are you trying to spawn in? Same thing?
Yep.
Counter.
Strange.
Counter. Counter.
Nah.
Alright, I don't know if I'm gonna make it back home, but all ordnance have been dropped.
Ooh, you better get out of there, dude. You just got sprayed. What's your fuel load?
A very fast 2000. It's going down really fast.
Oh boy.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I'm gonna try.
Strafe time.
Altitude. Altitude.
Whee. Oh, shit. K-50 still taking fire. I would point my nose up and climb as much as I possibly could.
Yeah, but I don't want to burn all my fuel
No,
trying to get
I
up.
mean
and
like just try and point your nose up, at least climb a little bit, so you have some glide room.
Altitude. Altitude.
at the current fuel flow, because I think I might make it.
Tap flare.
I'm pretty sure I'll make it. How come I can't see your Patriot Viper and you can't see mine?
I think we have different files, dude. Gotta be it.
Whack. Whack.
I agree. I might have a different one than you, honestly. I got mine from DCS website, but there might be one or two.
Yeah, so did I.
I don't know. Or it's, I named mine, I'll re-download it. I may have named it something stupid, or, because if it's not the exact same name and everything, it won't show.
Mm.
Damn, you're at 25,000?
Yep. Leveling out now, just cause like losing speed.
Oh man. He's
I'll make it. I'm 27 miles out. I got this.
they took out my ship ball, those bastards.
I gotta escort Wood back, so you guys are on your own out there.
Yeah, I took flak to my belly.
Weren't fast enough, they gotcha.
Yeah.
What's your current speed?
I am 430 knots in a dive on idle. Slowing down to 400.
I think it's waypoint 6, right, for home?
It is 6 home. Yeah. Katasi is 6.
I just hate how it doesn't,
I see the airfield. I
doesn't
am
tell you the names of the waypoints.
18 miles out. I see it. Start diving a little bit more aggressively.
Don't bleed at all. Damn, I actually thought I was going to catch you. I guess you didn't need an escort back.
No, I said I'm pretty sure I can make it. I'm
Never
at
know, bro.
13 miles.
What if some
I
random?
mean, I appreciate the escort. I appreciate that escort.
What if some random stranger just came up on you, dude?
Random stranger.
Yeah.
Then I'd flip her around, run out of fuel, and start fucking squirting lead bullets at them.
You'd have to bail.
Alright, 10 miles.
What the hell is the point of having so many seats if I can't completely fill up the helicopter?
How many is it giving you?
I've got 14 seats, but I can only put in 8 troops.
So, like,
'Cause You're
I-
not cool enough yet.
I can change that around in the CTLD to how many troops you can carry and, like, of each group and all that stuff, and how many each plane can carry. The problem is, when it's in CTLD, it calculates out weight. So, like, every troop and every troop group, like the the anti-tank guys are heavier, you know, and all that stuff.
So I'd have to lower my fuel load.
I would think, and maybe you could. I don't know if it would actually work. I just know you can only load a certain amount, a max number per helicopter, and I think the 60 is 10 people. I think. I'd have to relook at the numbers in the script again. It lists it all out, what you can and can't do with every airframe.
Because you're not cool enough.
Cat flare.
That could be part of it.
Altitude. Altitude.
They don't trust you with that many people yet.
Ugh. This is the worst approach ever, and I just made the smoothest landing out of it.
Alright. Well, El Jefe's home. I gotta go help her unload groceries.
Copy that. I'm out of here in a second anyway, so no worries.
Booyah. Beautiful.
Dude, does your plane pull really hard to the right as well?
It's yes. So it's really weird. Whenever you're taking off, for some reason, she wants to go right.
I mean, even now,
Whenever you're-
mine was just
yeah,
pulling
landing.
way, yeah.
So landing, not so much, but takeoff, yeah, she wants to go right.
I have to recount my pedal or something. Well, how much fuel do you have left?
Enough to do
Enough to do a
little
cool boy stunt?
send-off.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Trimming.
Alright, flipping around.
Flipping around. Alright, Zeus, we're gonna send our planes off and then I'm gonna be out of here, brother.
Do you
Yep,
have the
sounds
FedEx
good.
skin for the 16? I got that one too.
Which one?
There's a FedEx one for the 16 as well.
I don't have the 16 FedEx now. I should probably get it.
Alright.
Ladies first.
Trimming. Yep. Let's trim her out a little bit. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. She's going, she's pushing right.
Oh yeah, big
Let's
time.
favor her left a little bit. And then we are out of here.
Oh shit, wrong button. Ah!
Good flying, guys.
Oh!
I'll catch you on the next one.
Alright, brother.
Later, brother.
Later. Good night.
Peace. Did mine even take off? Yeah, it did.
It's still going.
Oh, she's
Oh.
going down.
Oh, I thought it was gonna bounce off the ground.
Alright, is glad I can help for that one mission.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
Appreciate it.
On tomorrow. I don't work tomorrow night, so I'll be on tomorrow.
Alright, I'll be on after work, obviously, but yeah. Trying to get him streams in.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Alright. Have a good one.
Laters.
Give everybody off to someone. Let's see here. He's got the flight manual thing up there. That's funny. A sticky bun. Okay. He's -1 sub. Give it to him. Oh, he's doing carrier stuff. Nice. Maybe the raids will work this time. There it goes. So excited. Does he know me?